on the site of a former piano factory. There's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Baltimore Ravens.
We on the road, Raiders. We on the road today.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us
Let's
started.
see if we can get us a
And we're
W.
underway from the bank.
Go, 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 go. Help him.
He's
Yeah.
this to the 28 before going down.
Good tackle. Where the Raider fans at in the building? I need to hear y'all. I know some of y'all travel. We need to hear y'all.
Let's have the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Lamar now from the gun. This one will not connect.
Good defense,
They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. Third down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Right. Yes. One play at a time, baby.
Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. And I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Perhaps a misplaced sense of urgency on their
nobody
punts
anymore.
And they're going
That's
for this
right.
from their own side.
No one
and now the
punts
Raiders
anymore.
call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. He's going to try another deep one here. And it's a turnover to begin that game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Wow.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt
That was
people's feelings,
close,
because I think the
man.
reason was pretty clear. They were
How did
going
he
to go
miss
for it.
that?
There's not going to be a puncher
Jeez
that touched
Louise.
the field. Not an
That was
advisable
crazy.
mindset now as they turn it over in
I
their end.
knew that was caught.
First carry here for
Owie, owie. Defense is real.
That's a nice quick correction.
We're going to have to block, boys. Look, man, they're going to be running around here all day. Tell them.
Exactly
Y'all
the
have to
kind of
block.
response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big
Gotta
play for
block
now
today.
and stay focused on that next snap.
2-19.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock can be
Third down.
especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Oh, I love this. Giving it to the big guy on third and short. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. His legs giving this opening drive some extra legs, partner. Good enough there to pick up the first.
Yeah, and I think that's good, Kate, because nobody on that sideline wanted to kick a field goal right there. You reach this part of the field, you want to...
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this year's Broncos. Second down.
They had more options. Just assume that would be open. Can't assume. Right.
Smith to the air now. And man, it's Dante Thornton Jr.
Good.
And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He brings it in. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They're going to try to throw for it.
Oh.
And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Henry gets it here to stop the drive. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They are facing second down deep on their own end. Another run for Henry. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. And White hauls him down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Now Jackson on third down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On fourth down, snap to Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to Genty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of it.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get the game's first points here in the second. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Ali to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Rolling out to his left. He takes it himself. Jukes away from one. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 1 play in, and they are already close to midfield. On 1st down, Jackson buying some time left. Someone got a piece of that downfield throw, but it is caught anyway.
He tried to get aggressive, and it looked like it was done for after the deflection. But he got himself to the right place at the right time to make that catch downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. From the gun, Jackson. He rolls to his right. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Play fake. Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. First touchdown of the game for them, partner, and immediately they go for 2. That feels like an analytics-based decision there.
Can I just tell you, I'm kind of tired of analytics. I am. I'm tired of falling on analytics when it fails. Oh, the process was right. Oh, we just didn't get the result. No, I don't like that decision this early in the game. You're going to be chasing that decision in those points.
Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Smith. He completes it in traffic. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Smith has him on the quick hitter. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Smith in the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Malachi Starks. To take possession in enemy territory as that return gets him across midfield. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that that, in part, led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception is so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's going to be okay.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd down now. They need 7. Out of the gun, Henry. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him a 3rd down and 6 to go. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down. Instead, it's incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
4th down, here's Jackson. He's got it to his running back. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Buying some time right. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Lamar throwing again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone,
I had to
but
pick.
found his man.
Yeah, that was
He
an
jumped right in front of me.
decision. But when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Headed out right. He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points.
Here they come.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. His charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Smith setting to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
He's going to let this fly towards the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, and it's going to be second down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Smith back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Running from the pistol here with Jency. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough. Enough push, enough drive to get this.
Into the crowd, and the defender comes up with it. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens are set up just shy of the 25 after that tackle.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Air it out on 3rd. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Jake, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
He's back to throw. Tries to line that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
It's a 3-yard gain, and they're in great shape now with 2nd and goal from the 1. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And the Ravens make the recovery.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line. And then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did. Keeping points off the board.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. First down. Here's Lamar. He rolls to his right. Caught by Flowers. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Play action. Here's Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. Vacates quickly left side. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Smith on 1st down. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. This is Genty on 2nd. He's going to take this one forward for a gain of about 9. 3rd down coming up. A dose of the hurry-up here.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Smith looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He connects downfield. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders now trail by just a point.
Needed that.
So they punted in for 6.
That was huge.
Now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now.
All right, see if we can finally play some defense. We need to stop.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Has his man's cut by Andrews. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he's set out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
At the 50-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Buying some time right. Throws this one deep down the right side. Wide open downfield. Got it! He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him to the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
Lamar Jackson.
It's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards.
that's all I got to say. Dude, Lamar Jackson. Only he could do that. Man.
It's Henry on the counter. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
No springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Pressure coming. It's Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Brought in. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Back to throw it. Forced out to his right. And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His third total score in this game.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
He has it. And he crosses the goal line. The conversion is good, and that sets them up with an 8-point lead in the fourth.
Raiders 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Declines the touchback, Brock, and they make him pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Smith to the air now. This is a heater going deep. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks.
Blew it. Blew it.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Henry running to the left. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Coming to the line for another first and 10. They're going to pass it here. This pass pulled in by Henry. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Come on, the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for two. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
Be a little armchair quarterback after that call. It's like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He's got the squiver. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Set it downs for him from the 31. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Vegas first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Smith in the pistol. This one's going to hit the ground.
PI, Red. Call the PI.
Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down. Back to the air. It's Smith. And then probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. The drive begins with Henry. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 32-yard line.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Third and long for him here. Headed out right. He's making a bid for it. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
That one finds his man, likely. That's a first down for the Ravens, partner. That should all but do it here.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And that's incomplete. There's 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Throwing again is Lamar. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Maybe some of his own guys, too, but he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
Yeah.